Joe Cardinale is by far the best real estate agent we've ever worked with. His professional expertise, honest advice, and calm demeanor turned a stressful process into a smooth, manageable experience. We wholeheartedly recommend Joe to anyone looking to buy or sell a home. You will be in excellent hands.
Joe was a huge help in buying our first home, patiently walking us through every step and answering all our questions. His deep knowledge of engineering and mechanics gave us total confidence in our decision, and we felt completely comfortable trusting his expertise throughout the entire process. Joe is a true professional who went above and beyond to help us sell our home and upsize to a new one. He provided a clear plan, expert advice to get our house market ready, and a reliable network of professionals that made the entire process smooth and easy. Joe went above and beyond, providing incredible patience and constant communication throughout our search. His engineering background was a game changer, helping us spot structural issues and avoid costly mistakes, while his sharp offer strategy ensured we stayed competitive.
Joe was fantastic, setting a standard for all other agents to follow. He was highly responsive and tuned into our needs, but his greatest strength was his masterful grasp of the negotiating landscape. Thanks to his expertise, we reached incredibly favorable terms on our new home. With over 20 years of experience in real estate and having known Joe for 15, I can confidently say he is the best agent in the capital area. I strongly recommend him to any buyer or seller looking for top-tier service.
Joe is an incredible realtor who combines extreme patience with unique technical expertise. His engineering background helped us avoid costly structural mistakes, while his sharp offer strategy kept us competitive. He was always available and never rushed us. We truly couldn't recommend him enough.
Joe was easy to work with, kind, and very helpful when I needed information from him.
I was very pleased to work with Joe. He was helpful, courteous, and available when I had questions or needed a ride. I would recommend him to others.
Joe is extremely professional and knows his craft. He is a kind and friendly individual who wants nothing but the best for you and will guide you through the process. He is always accessible for any questions you may have. He is a true gem. Joe provided the best real estate experience we've ever had. As first-time buyers, we valued his zero-pressure approach, his engineering background for structural insights, and his deep local knowledge. He made a complex process feel smooth and stress-free, and we highly recommend him for any residential or commercial move.
Joe is a 5-star professional who helped us both buy our dream home and later sell it for a price beyond our wildest dreams. He is incredibly patient, an expert negotiator, and a marketing specialist who knows exactly how to get results. True to his word, he is always available when you call. A pure joy to work with, and simply the best in the business.
Great experience. It was very nice to work with Joe. He helped and support me a lot too by the house. Very happy with Joe's team. Great service, highly recommended. Joe was excellent and very patient with us through the whole process. We were very happy with him as well as our son who also used Joe. My daughter, when ready to purchase a place, is also going to use Joe. I highly recommend Joe, Cardinale, and Hanna. Thanks for everything, Joe.
Joe is an excellent realtor. We recommend Joe to anybody looking to buy a home. His vast knowledge made the process stress-free. Do not hesitate to give him a call. You'll be in the best hands.
Everything with Joe is very uncomplicated and answers any questions immediately.
Having bought property in 8 different states, I can confidently say Joe Cardinale is the best agent I've ever had. He is an expert fixer who solves problems in real time, provides excellent maintenance connections for my rental property, and always prioritizes my best interests. His responsiveness and local expertise are truly phenomenal.
Joe is very professional, knowledgeable, and dedicated.
Joe was so helpful. Doing this for the first time on my own was a hard decision. But Joe made it much easier and returned my calls and emails promptly. I feel he has gone above and beyond helping me, and I appreciate it. After 30 years of buying homes nationwide, I can say Joe Cardinale is the most outstanding and competent agent I've ever known. He is a true fixer who seamlessly manages everything from finding reliable contractors to handling leasing and tenant maintenance. Joe is always available, incredibly motivated, and consistently gets the job done better than expected. Joe was an excellent support to us through the home buying process. We were first-time homebuyers and had many anxious questions. He was very responsive day and night and saw us through everything successfully. It was a great experience to work with him.
We have been working with Joe for several years on both the buying and selling of property. Joe has always gone overboard to make every transaction straightforward and easy.
Joe was a tremendous help in getting our new home. He was fast with responses, thorough with explanations, and a very positive individual. It was fantastic to work with Joe during this experience as a first-time home buyer. Joe Cardinale is a cut above the rest, providing a level of trust and responsiveness that is rare in the industry. He is the reason I finally felt comfortable moving forward with multiple transactions after years of hesitation.
We have worked with Joe for a few years now on a few transactions and would recommend him to anyone. His response time to any questions one would have is the best anyone could wish for, always on the best realtor I ever have. Joe was a great asset to the buying process. His engineering knowledge was much appreciated in selecting appropriate homes to pursue. He was always available to show us homes at our convenience, traveling 2.5 hours, and offered invaluable advice over our 13-month service during unusable realty times. Thank you. Joe Cardinale is a top-tier professional who made my first-time home purchase incredibly easy. He is professional, knowledgeable, and sincere, standing out as the best agent I have ever worked with. I recommend him with pride to any friend or family member looking for real estate success. Joe was a pleasure to work with from start to finish. He is very professional, responsive, has great ideas, and is willing to roll up his sleeves. He has good people at the ready to help out with any challenges that come up along the way. He gets right back to you and he executes. Great negotiator. Would highly recommend. Joe was a pleasure to work with from start to finish. He is very professional, responsive, has great ideas, and is willing to roll up his sleeves. He has good people at the ready to help out with any challenges that come up along the way. He gets right back to you and he executes. Joe was an absolute angel throughout our home buying journey, providing a perfect game plan to secure our dream home within budget. He was always a fast text away, answering every question and even anticipating needs we hadn't thought of yet. Even after closing, he continues to check in and offer support. He truly goes above and beyond. Joe is awesome. He got us our first home at a great deal. He stuck with us through a long, grueling search in a tough market for buyers. He always answered the phone and kept us up to date and informed throughout the whole process. Would definitely recommend him to anyone in the area.
Joe was amazing and always available day or night to address any concern. He stayed on top of every detail, and his persistence with the sellers is the reason we secured our home over other offers. He truly understood our needs and saved us time by knowing exactly which properties were worth our visit. We highly recommend him.
Joe never refused our calls, answered all our questions, extremely honest, fair person. Great personality, we feel extremely satisfied with. Even dropping off house listings right to our door. We never met one that devoted. Very helpful and knowledgeable. If he didn't know an answer, he found it out for us. Met us at our convenience. He was always available, very professional man. Not pushy, he let us make the decision if the house was right for us. We successfully completed several 1031 exchanges with Joe. He definitely knew what he was doing. There are tight timeframes with these things, yet we never felt rushed and everything was handled efficiently. His experience was reassuring, and he is highly capable of handling the transaction. I recommend him.
We bought 2 homes through him. Very satisfied with his help. He helped us get everything done and provided great service. He was always available to answer questions, and if he didn't know answer, he found out and got back to us. Answered all my questions immediately. Very professional and responsive to my concerns. Always available to show me listings. Highly recommend this realtor.